Yo, what's up guys, TTarantox back here bringing you guys another weekly Wednesday with Will. And before I start, I want to say I apologize to you guys right now for the lack of any gameplay of any sort on the screen. Normally I do like WWE 2K14 gameplay, but for some reason my capture card in Xbox or whatever, or something between the two, just don't want to work out, and I don't really feel like trying to troubleshoot it right now. So I want to get this video up for you guys and whatnot. But without any further ado, let's get into Weekly Wednesday. No, I don't really talk about, just what's going on in the week or whatever I feel like talking about during the week of WWE. And this time around, I'm going to incorporate my predictions for Summerslam, which happened to be this Sunday. But first, I wanted to talk about Cena and Lesnar. Now, this Cena and Lesnar story has been it's been pretty interesting to see these two like go at it again, on the mic and whatnot. Paul Heyman dropping the rhymes because that man is a freaking beast on the mic. But yeah, he had a little poetry or a little rap for Cena on Monday, which is pretty legit. I loved it. Of course, Lesnar doesn't speak because I'm pretty sure Lesnar's not that great on the mic. He's just a big, hulking, intimidating figure. But Cena, he came out, he did his goody two shoes thing, talking about I'm gonna win, blah 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 blah. But I was enjoying it, the build up for it, minus all the promo things that they've been doing for it. But it's been pretty sick watching it, and I can't wait to see them go at it at SummerSlam. Next up, I wanted to talk about the Usos Open Challenge. They had an open challenge for their WWE Tag Team Championships on Main Event, which then spurred them to face off against the team of RVD and Sheamus and Ryback, so for the titles in a triple threat tag team match. The Usos retained. Now, it's cool that they're like, oh yeah, we're issuing an open challenge. But what I wanted when they said open challenge was straight up the Ascension to just be like, yo, what's good? But I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that. I'm thinking, since like with NXT going right now, I think since they're doing a tag team championship #1 contender tournament, I'm thinking that the Ascension are probably gonna essentially drop their titles to somebody. Maybe like both Dempsey and Mojo Rawley or somebody or something. I don't know. I think they're going to drop their titles and then go jump to a WWE and challenge the Usos for their titles and take them. Because I doubt they're going to like let them have both the tag team championships in NXT and in WWE like they had Paige hold her titles. But I don't know. But I'm thinking like maybe they're going to have like another type of open challenge or something like that pretty soon. And then the Ascension are going to come through and it'd be like, yo, give us those titles. They're ours now. Next thing I want to talk about, Brie and Steph. This whole thing has gotten really interesting. How Steph got Daniel Bryan's physical therapist talking about, oh yeah, I had an affair with Daniel Bryan, blah, 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 blah. Which none of that obviously is believable. But it's pretty interesting how they have brought some sort of like infidelity into the whole is it infidelity? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. They brought some type of relationship thing between Brie and Daniel into the mix, just to build it up a little bit more. And then pretty much Brie slapped the girl, I forgot her name, the physical therapist, and then she pressed charges. And similar to how Stephanie got arrested a few weeks back, Brie got arrested. And blah, blah, blah. She posted bail, but they will still be having that match on Sunday. It was pretty interesting to watch, I would say. Kind of, sure. I don't know, but it could have been better. It was whatever. Next up, even though this is like pretty like last week news, Alberto Del Rio was released due to an altercation with an employee. I don't know what happened. No one really knows. I don't know. I haven't like looked it up since I read about it last week, but he was released, which sucks, but his contract was pretty much nearing the end of it anyway. So, yeah, Del Rio's gone. Reigns and Orton, story that I was like thinking about earlier, because I really want Randy to win. It's because after seeing on Monday, when he, was it Monday? Yeah, Monday, when he RKO'd Sheamus, he caught him. He did the catch RKO, which you guys know I love catch finishers, and it was just pretty good. But Reigns Orton, it's kind of taking the back seat now, just because they haven't really I don't know. I've been losing interest, I guess you could say. But it's great that it's all like really close. Like SummerSlam is really close, so you get to like build a whole new set of story for like different rivalries and stuff. Excuse my voice. I kind of had allergies for like 2 seconds. I don't know. But yeah, it's I think it's gonna be pretty good. I hope. But next up, I'm saying "but" a lot, aren't I? 2K15. They have released the two of the rivalries that they will be showcasing in their rivalry mode for WWE 2K15, which I'm pretty hype about because they are doing Shawn Michaels and Triple H in like 2002 to 2004, something like that. During that time when Shawn Michaels came back from his injury and whatnot, which is pretty legit because that rivalry was pretty damn crazy. And then another one they're showcasing is John Cena and CM Punk. So that's pretty sick that Punk is going to be in the game. I know they still have like the rights or whatever, something like that, to like those tapes and stuff. So it's pretty sick that we're going to have Punk in the game regardless of him not being with the company. I like that a lot. Pretty sure they won't like call him in to do like facial recognition and all the voicing and stuff, but we'll see what happens. They won't need voicing, will they? They can just take it from their tapes. But I don't know if it's going to really go down with it. But yeah, now you may notice that I had sort of a short topics list, and that's only because I wanted to jump into my predictions and get those done and over with, and not have this video be super long. So predictions, let's do this. Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt. This is a very, very interesting rivalry, and this is their second time clashing at a pay-per-view. First time Jericho won, and this time around I'm putting my money on Bray because it's Bray Wyatt. I mean, he'll find a way to win somehow. I mean, I would like Jericho to win so he could, go into like some other story, but honestly, if Bray does lose and then Jericho leaves, what is there left for Jericho? What is Jericho's story? So I think that they might want to keep this rivalry going for another like while, as they have done with the Rusev and Swagger rivalry. So I'm thinking I'm putting my money on Jericho to lose to Bray. Excuse that sound. This video's finishing processing. Didn't know I still have my speakers on, but yeah, that's that. Next up, since I mentioned it, let's talk about this Rusev and Swagger match. This match is really, I thought it was going to be good. I was like, oh yeah, they're going to clash at Summerslam. And then they're like, oh yeah, it's a flag match. I don't really care for flag matches. I don't. I don't. Come on now. But honestly, I don't really care who wins this match. They're probably going to give it to Swagger since he lost to Rusev last time. So Jack Swagger is going to win this flag match because that's what's going to happen. And I can't stop. What the hell? I'm stuffed up for some reason. It's annoying as shit. But yeah, Swagger is going to win this flag match because it's a flag match and it's a flag match. So yeah, there's that. Next match that I want to talk about that I'm hyped for is the Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz and Dolph Ziggler. Now, as much as I like both of these guys, and as much as I want The Miz to lose, drop the title to Ziggler, and honestly, I'm hoping for that to happen, but I'm going to have to go ahead and say that Ziggler's going to lose so that he can have a meltdown and be like, holy crap, I need to do something different. And I'm all hyped right now. I need to actually just actually show up, show off, and do what I'm supposed to do and take what I need. So I'm putting my money on Ziggler to lose. Even though I want him to win, I'm putting on my money for Ziggler to lose because, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of when Ziggler matched off against Jericho and was like, see, you can't win the big one, Chris. You can't win the big one, Chris. Ziggler, he can't win the big one. He needs to prove me wrong, and I hope he wins the big one. But I don't know if he can win the big one at this moment. Another match that I'm hyped for is this Brie Bella versus Stephanie McMahon match. Oh yeah, it's going to be an epic match. You know why? Because Stephanie's going to win. I mean, I like Brie. I like Steph. But I want Steph to win. After 10 years of being out of the ring. After 10 long... Was it 10 years? What is this? 2014, 2004? Was she last in the ring? I don't even know if she was in the ring then. But she hasn't been in the ring in a long time. And I want Steph to win. drop through with that pedigree. Because Steph is not bad in the ring. Like, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, she's got her own arsenal. And plus, she's got Triple H behind her. So, her husband's a champion. She's a former freaking women's champion. So, Stephanie got this. Next up, Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns. Oh my God. Money, straight up. Randy Orton. I love Roman Reigns. But here's the thing. I think he's way too over. But then again, I have another prediction when it goes with Roman Reigns. I have two different scenarios. I say Orton wins in similar fashion. Reigns goes for the spear. Orton kicks him in the face, RKO's him. GG. And then Randy goes back to the title hunt. But then I have the other prediction that Roman Reigns wins, and then he goes on to the title picture because of my later prediction, which I'm going to get into. But this is like a 50-50 toss for me, but honestly, I want Randy Orton to win because, one, isn't he supposedly undefeated at SummerSlam? Hold up, wait, I just thought about that. Isn't he like undefeated at SummerSlam? I don't even know, but Randy Orton, I got my money on him to win. Next up, we have this lumberjack match, Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. Now, if Seth Rollins wins this match, that's all crap. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. I'm thinking I'm putting my money on Dean Ambrose because Ambrose, but then again, Ambrose has kind of been getting the best of Rollins lately, and I'm going with Ambrose because Ambrose hasn't really had a huge victory in a while. So let's go with Ambrose to beat Seth Rollins. So that, I don't know. It's like, I don't even know if he gets any type of like vindication over freaking winning. It's just like, what is, or like Ambrose really get if he beats Rollins? Is he just done? Is this feud over? Or what if Rollins wins? Like, it's kind of like, okay, I don't know what's next. But I think I'm going to put my money on Dean Ambrose to win because I think Dean Ambrose needs this victory under his belt. Next up, we have the Divas Championship match, AJ Lee versus Paige. Now, Paige has been getting the better of AJ, which kind of upsets me because on Monday, Paige cost AJ a match against Eva Marie. Yeah, that should not happen. Eva Marie beat AJ, the Divas champion. Come on now. Like, no, because then that pretty much low-key puts Eva Marie in line next for the Divas Championship. It's like, what? Hell no. So I'm putting my money on AJ to retain because Paige just like lost her title, and if Paige wins, then we're gonna have more of a feud between AJ and Paige because AJ gets her rematch clause, which she probably won't invoke until the next pay-per-view, which happens to be what? Freaking Night of Champions. So I'm just putting my money on Paige to retain so that they can probably bring back the feud between AJ and Naomi, considering that they haven't had the Naomi Cameron beef in quite a while. So I'm thinking they're gonna have AJ and Naomi, but AJ is freaking face now, so how is that gonna work? I don't know, but AJ's got to win this match. That is what my money is on. Last but not least, there's the Brock Lesnar John Cena match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and my money straight up is up in the air. I don't think either of these guys are walking out of this pay-per-view with the title. I mean, honestly, even though Rollins has a match later on, like earlier in the match, earlier in the day with Ambrose, depending on like the positioning of that match, if it's like before a lot of matches, if it's like the first match on the card, then hands down he's cashing in. But I mean, I'm thinking that Ambrose wins, Rollins is like, well shit, I lost to Ambrose, and then Brock Lesnar, regardless of if he wins or not, Cena is going to be laid out. So, or not really laid out, but Cena's going to be really freaking hurt. So if Cena retains and Lesnar's still like there, he's going to F5 him and then walk away, then Rollins is going to come through. Now if Lesnar wins, I don't know how, like, if Cena says, if he does what he says he's going to do, Cena says he's going to bring out the fight, he's going to like get all serious and bring out a side of Cena that he doesn't like to bring out. Now if Cena can become a freaking beast on the same level as Lesnar, which I doubt is going to happen. But if Cena can legitimately like bring out the best in Lesnar and then get Lesnar laid out somehow, and then Lesnar wins, Rollins is going to cash in. I think Rollins is leaving with the title. Or if that doesn't happen, Lesnar's leaving with the title, and then they're going to bring out the whole Roman Reigns going, like nobody going to be able to take from Lesnar. It's going to be like, Lesnar's the champ, the Authority can't control him, they need somebody to take it from him. Nobody's going to willingly step up, and then Reigns will be like, put me in the match, and then Reigns takes the title. But regardless, this match is just going to be a legitimate setup for either Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins in the future, I'm thinking. That is my money, straight up, hands down on the table. If I was a betting man, I'd probably be broke right now, but I don't know what's going to happen. Also, I noticed that there is not a pre-show match for SummerSlam, which probably is going to have like something to do with Cameron and Naomi, to be honest, or Fandango and the Slayers, aka Summer Rae and Layla. But I don't know what's going to happen at SummerSlam until I watch it on the WWE Network, which happens to only be $9.99 a month. I love that that's a chant now. $9.99, $9.99. But I am done. Again, I apologize for the lack of video content. Hopefully you guys tapped out and just listened. But thank you guys again for listening. And if you agree with me or disagree with me, let me know what your predictions are below in the comments, because I love to read your sides of the stories and stuff. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'm rambling as per usual. Thank you guys again. Peace out.